This is LLP. Here's your company. You might have a separate company here. Okay? So company 1, company 2. Who has another business apart from property? Good. So I know you do, Cliff. Cliff, what's the other business?
So I'm an IT contractor.
You're a contractor here. Okay.
Till April.
And then it's the formality. So Chris is a contractor, and Chris has a number of properties. How many properties does Chris have? 20. That's right. You're nearly as good as him. So Chris got 20 properties here. Chris goes on a tax course somewhere, okay, and the guy at the front of the room says, you should form an LLP and move your properties in an LLP. So that's what he does, okay, because Chris likes good advice, don't you, Cliff? Sorry, don't you, Cliff? Okay. He does that. When he moves his properties into an LLP, how much equity did he have in those properties? Shania, you should know the answer. We're just going with £2 million, okay? So £2 million, okay? Okay, so that's Cliff's capital introduced, because the other £700,000, using Usher's example, okay, is debt, okay, because he owns mortgages on it, okay. So now Cliff over here is a contractor, works in London, okay, for JP Morgan, okay, and makes how much profit a year? 200 grand. After tax, after corporation tax. Now Cliff, having been on this course, realizes if he takes the money out as a salary or dividend, he's got to pay quite a bit of tax. And Chris realizes if he takes out £8,632, no tax to pay. So that's his salary every year. Any money he takes on top of that as a dividend, he pays tax. Yeah? 7.5%, 32.5%, or 38.11%, isn't it, Shania? Something like that. Okay? So he doesn't like that idea. He says that's a bad idea. So what Chris does is this. He loans money to this limited company. If Chris loans that money to himself, does he have to pay tax? Yeah? What kind of tax? Apart from Shania, what kind of tax? So if you loan money, so you either pay interest to your company, or you file a P11D and say, I've had the benefit of the interest, and you pay tax on that. And then if 9 months after your year end, you haven't repaid the loan, HMRC say, you owe us 32.5%. Give us 32.5%. When you've repaid the loan to your company, you can have the money back. And that's called a Section 455 charge. Okay? So Cliff says, that's not a good idea. I don't want to loan money to myself because I'm going to have to pay interest and I'm going to have to repay the loan. If I don't repay the loan, I've got all this la-di-da business with Section 455. He doesn't like that idea. So he loans 200 grand to his company, first company, okay? If he does that, does he have to pay any tax? No. Okay. And when does he have to repay the loan by? Never. Okay? So now he's got 200 grand here. What's the benefit of moving 200 grand from this company to this company over here? You can invest in property. Are there any tax benefits right now? No, because yeah. So now we've got 200 grand here. So there's no tax benefit right now. However, this company owns he's part of the LLP, okay? So this is a partner, isn't it? So this company can now introduce income here, okay? Capital, okay? This can introduce capital, just like our friend over here bought the car in her own name and then introduced it as capital. Just like Cliff introduced the properties as capital, this company now injects 200 grand in here as capital, okay? So we've got 200 grand in the bank here. No income tax to pay because this is not profit, okay? Yeah? Everybody with me so far? Okay? Now, Cliff wants to take the money out. If he takes the money out, what's he going to pay? Income tax, yeah? Can he take the money out tax-free in any way, do you reckon? Apart from Shania, she might know the answer.
So
Yeah, because now from here, money's gone from here to here.
Oh, I know how he can take it out.
But we don't want to know from you, Shania. At the back. Sorry? Yes. You were going to say? Yeah. So basically, what Cliff now does is says, I've got 2 million quid here, okay, sat on my capital account. I'm going to take 200 grand out. So now I've got 1.8 million left. Is that clever or is that clever? That's cool, isn't it? So now for 200 grand from here, gone into, where's Cliff gone? Cliff was up here, wasn't he? It's gone into Cliff's bank account. So Cliff can carry on drawing down money, drawing down money until this gets depleted. Okay? Now, that's going to take Chris on 200 grand, how many years? 10 years. Okay. So 2 million, 10 years. And over those 10 years, how much have his properties increased by on average? Jeff? Double. So after 10 years, he's taken out 2 million and he's got another 2 million left because his properties increase in value. Does that make sense to everybody? So Cliff, you've got quite a few years to draw down on your capital account, okay, and pay no tax. The only thing that there is there's a loan outstanding here, yeah, of 2 million quid or whatever the figure might be, yeah? Okay, because this gets bigger and bigger, yeah? Got that? Happy with that?